Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, our estimated guests and respected participants. A very warm welcome to all of you. Welcome to our 10-week international workshop series. It is truly a pleasure to have you here for this insightful and enriching session on the power of collaboration in research, strategic approaches for emerging researchers, organized by the Bangladesh Institution of Innovation Health Research BIIHR in partnership with Global Consortium of Global Health Actors, Leaders and Thinkers. Before we begin, let me take a moment to introduce BIIHR. The Bangladesh Institute of Innovative Health Research is an emerging non-profit, student-led and research-based organization in Bangladesh. Founded on November 23, 2023, BIIHR is dedicated to cultivating a strong research culture, particularly among undergraduate students. BIIHR actively arranges research-related training programs providing valuable support in thesis writing, research proposal writing, manuscript preparation, data collection, and data analysis. Our goal is to empower young researchers with the skills and knowledge they need to excel in the field of health research. If we see some of our, if we see some of our highlights, we have two research departments: health sciences and informatics, and behavioral sciences. 30 plus university students are working as research assistants in two departments. Besides this, 10 plus university students are involved with the managerial part of the institution. Till now, we have collaboration with 6 institutions such as Arizona State University, Research for Life, etc. Till date, 10 peer-reviewed journal papers have been published where we work collaboratively. Additionally, 5 conference presentations have been presented so far. Moreover, currently 6 papers are in the peer review stage in the journal, as well as we are preparing 4 manuscripts now. To ensure a meaningful, productive experience for everyone throughout this workshop series, we kindly request all participants to adhere to the following guidelines. Participants must attend at least 7 out of the 10 workshops in full from beginning to end. Active participation in group projects is mandatory. Every group will present their project and submit a final manuscript. All participants must complete the expectations and competence mapping questionnaire before the workshops begin. The post-workshop series questionnaire at the end of the series. Attend and contribute meaningfully to group work and final presentations. Failure to comply with this criteria will unfortunately result in disqualification from receiving the certificate of completion. Please note, filling out the expectations and competence mapping questionnaire is a mandatory requirement for certification. We are thrilled to share that the best performing participants and groups in this workshop series will be eligible for the following exciting opportunities: publication of selected group projects in Q1 ranked international journals, direct mentorship for today's distinguished facilitator, Professor Maheswar Satpathy, for outstanding individuals. Opportunities to work on independent research projects under expert supervision, and potential membership with the Global Consortium of Global Health Actors, Leaders, and Thinkers. So we encourage you to engage actively, collaborate enthusiastically, and make the most of this platform. And now it's my absolute honor and privilege to introduce the distinguished facilitator of today's session, a scholar, visionary, and mentor whose contributions have truly transformed global health and mental health research. Professor Maheshwar Satpathy is a world-renowned authority in global health, brain and mental health, public policy, and planetary health. He currently serves as a professor of Global Health and Director of the Center of Excellence in Environment, Climate Change and Public Health at Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, India. In addition, he is a research professor at the Institution for Global Health and UCL, Global Business School for Health, University College London, UK. Professor Satpathy's academic and professional journey is both inspiring and unparalleled. With an H-index of 78 and over 150,000 citations, he has authored 280 plus peer-reviewed scientific articles and book chapters in the world's top journals including Nature, The Lancet, NEJM, BMJ, PLOS, Frontiers, and more. He has delivered over 200 keynote speeches and invited talks at major international conferences, making him one of the most recognized voices in global and public health. His multidisciplinary expertise spans cognitive and computational neuroscience, epidemiology, global health systems, implementation science, artificial intelligence, geospatial science, and health innovation. Notably, Professor Satpathy has played a pivotal role in national and international policymaking, contributing to key legis- legislations such as the International TG Policy, the Mental Health Care Act 2017, and the HIV or AIDS Act. A passionate advocate for LGBTQIA rights, social justice, and gender health equity, he has been actively involved in public health activism and community mental health outreach for over 2 decades, transforming lives across Asia Pacific, Africa, and Europe. Beyond his academic achievements, Professor Satpathy has founded impactful initiatives like the World AIDS Forum, actively consults for WHO, UNDP, and several international NGOs, and serves on advisory boards of global health organizations. His mentorship of young scholars and emerging researchers worldwide is well celebrated. Today, we are truly privileged to have him with us, not just as a facilitator, but as a mentor, visionary leader, and role model. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming Professor Maheshwar Satpathy to lead this evening's session. Sir, the floor is yours.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you're able to hear me all right. Please give me a feedback by a thumbs up or any other sign so that I get to know. Okay, great. Thank you. So I hope you're doing great. Let the team coordinate. There are so many queries coming. Okay, thanks for the greetings. Welcome, everyone. So we are ready for the next 10 weeks, right? I hope we are all ready. Good evening, good evening. Sami would love it. Avinash, and so many thumbs up. Okay, great, great. Please ask all your friends to join because only 149 people have joined. We have more than 700 registrants. So we need to have everyone on board. We need to have everyone on board literally because we have been working tirelessly for the past 15 days. And this young team of people from Bangladesh has been working so hard and tirelessly, continuously, they have been talking to me despite me being in so many meetings. I have been getting in touch with them, coordinating. But I'm like immensely grateful to the young team of Hazel and their friends to coordinate and invite me. So let me tell you a little bit of background about this particular program before you go dive directly into the program. This program started as a vision to train the people in LMIC, the young researchers like you, those who have a vision to contribute to the field of research and other fields like academia as well as clinical fields. We started working on it for quite some time, but we are thinking like, what's the format, what's the mode of delivery? We have been trying to figure it out. Then I was asked by Faisal, who is the chief organizer of this meeting. He asked, "Sir, can you deliver as a lecture?" I said, "Why not create a series of workshops, which will be delivered to our people and they'll be very happy to join. We'll not charge them anything. And like there are lots of organizations globally which are actually charging money. They're charging a lot of money, and we are going to give everything for free. We will have resource persons. I'll take the responsibility and I'll get it organized. So if you're ready to do it, let's do it." And you'll not believe it, Faisal did it quickly. He was very, very prompt. I've never seen a young boy who has been so active and so enthusiastic and so committed to the goal of helping their friends and colleagues and peers. So that's how this particular program, workshop series, began. And we decided that we will not do traditional research methods dissemination or discussions or any kind of time pass. We'll basically focus on doing from the day one research collaboration. We'll teach you, train you in deliverable, cross-functional, and translational skills, which will help you to collaborate more effectively and more efficiently with everyone all over the world. That's something which is the vision with which we have started this particular series. And this series, if you attend as the welcoming team informed you, if you attend more than at least seven sessions completely, not like you just come on board and then you skip. If you attend all the at least 7 sessions out of 10, and you complete your project work, which will lead to a successful publication in Q1 journals, which we will help you to do that. Then you will also get a certificate of completion, which will be called as Advanced Certificate in Strategic Research Collaboration and Communication for Emerging Researchers. This is a one of a kind NISE certificate system in anywhere in the world right now. Nobody is training you in how to collaborate. Okay, nobody teaches us how to collaborate, how to talk to people, how to get people on board, how to get the right mentors, how to get support from people. Nobody teaches us, nobody trains us, you know. So this thing we have been realizing, like, with our own experiences, lived experiences. This is something which we have been discussing for a very long time. So I wanted to address this problem. I wanted to do something about it for quite some time. I thought, like, why not do something about it directly? And the best way to do is, I think if we engage. Yes, Humayara Jarin Jyoti, thank you. We are excited to have you. Uh, uh, Sumaya Surma is saying, "I have no experience. Will this help me?" Yes, definitely it will help you. We are here having people from all walks of life, and you will not believe I was going through the list of people who have registered for this thing, and people um, from all walks of life, different disciplines from different countries have joined. I think about 70, 80 countries have joined. They have registered. Hopefully, they'll join us today, tonight, or tomorrow, means next session. And because it's required that you have to at least be in live attendance of 7 sessions. That's the requirement. Sometimes we know that we work in different time zones. It can be difficult. That's why we kept this session quite late tonight. So yes, Avinash, you're right to say that you have never heard of this workshop, because this kind of workshop doesn't exist anywhere. I have been very active in the field of global health and academia for 25 years. Nobody has trained me in these things. I have never seen such a workshop, and it's going to be very, very practical workshop. It's not going to be theoretical where I'll teach you many, many things. Today's session will be a little bit basic. Why? Because we have people from diverse backgrounds and different stages of their career. So we need to be very empathetic towards their learning needs. But next session, Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please put a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, that is one of the problems of living in LMIC and working in LMIC. I was sharing with some of my friends from top universities recently. We were in a panel, and I told them that it's not easy at all. It's not a walk in the park. It's actually a very tough job. Sometimes the electricity goes out. Sometimes there is no internet. The internet is very poor. The internet connectivity is poor. We adjust to everything, we work with everything, and we get to achieve something. It's truly a pleasure to collaborate with individuals from diverse backgrounds perspective. Definitely, definitely, you are right about it, and we'll do that. We'll teach you how to do it, we'll train you how to do it, and we'll provide you dedicated mentorship and tutorship support, which nobody will provide you. Even for one session tutorship, people are charging hundreds of dollars, and we are going to give you 10 weeks of full free tutorship by expert tutors. And these are people who have already published and very well accomplished. Okay, so they are going to help you. They are going to handhold you, provide you all forms of social, emotional, and basically intellectual support. But definitely they'll help you in case you face any issues during this period as well. So let's go directly into our research workshop then. So this advanced certificate is all about learning and applying, and by working you get to learn how to do things better, more efficiently. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so enough of the first slide. Let's go to the second slide so that we get to hear people's perspectives. Second slide, please. Mukta. Yes. So this question came to my mind, and I asked, is excellence an accident? What do you think? Excellence, it's said, is never an accident. It's always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. But what are your thoughts about it? Can anybody come on audio and speak and share their experience, their views about it? I would like to hear from you. So here we are all equals. You will get to hear, and you will also get to speak. So don't worry. Okay, Abhinas wants to speak. Please, Abhinas, speak.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Excellence definitely is not something by accident, sir. Maybe some discoveries happen by accident, but excellence is only constant perseveration and dedication is what I think. And definitely some amount of majorly the knowledge is also important, and guidance from a good teacher. These are the things that needs. These are the ingredients for the recipe to become excellent, sir. This is what I think.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay, Rubana Hassan wants to speak. Please.
Everyone, this is
Unmute.
Ruhana from Bangladesh. Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you. I agree with Avinash and I also disagree. Sometimes accident can also bring some excellent work.
Okay,
Like
okay.
penicillin, the discovery of penicillin, it's more likely an accident. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thanks for your perspective. But that was not the question. The question was like, can excellence be really achieved by an accident? That was the question. Not whether you can discover anything by an accident. Anyway, Tahira Samima, please. Yes. But I have to go to the next slide. So I'll give you only 5 people to speak. Tahira Samima.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you for giving
next
me the
is
floor,
Dr. Divya
actually.
MD. Yeah. Okay, please
Uh,
speak. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the floor, actually. And I believe excellence is not never an accident. Excellence is something I have to achieve through hard work, through consistency. Basically, if I want to tell about myself, I'm an average student, and I believe in hard work and I believe in consistency. So, for me, excellence is never an accident. It always comes with sincerity, passion, and all. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Divya MD.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please speak.
So I accept the quote as it says, excellence is never an accident. It is because of hard work, sincerity, as well as intelligence, as mentioned in the quote.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mehul Kumar Dabe.
Uh, Good evening, sir. So, absolutely, I agree with the quote. See, when we talk about excellence, there is a process which is involved. It goes step by step. It is not a overnight process.
Mhm.
Where excellence is
Okay,
achieved. So there are multiple factors which helps there. Your environment, your efforts, your execution, as well as intelligence. What quote is says. So absolutely, it's a sum total of all ultimately. Thank you.
definitely. I agree. Yes. Next is Emmanuel Dua from Korea.
All right. So, Professor, thank you. So, excellent, as we say, there is a saying that if you think education is ignorant, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. So, it has the same meaning to that. When we talk about excellence, we always say that perseverance is the key to success. So, when you're achieving success, it's not an accident, it is a form of perseverance. And when we are perceiving, once you are perceiving, you although there are challenges, but you will never get to an accident point. You will get to a point where you can get success and other intelligent aspect. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Emmanuel. Saleha Mahmood.
A very good evening, sir. Saleha Mahmood from India. So, sir, I do think that excellence is never an accident, though a part of excellence can be an accidental thing. That is the perception. The perception can be changed through accidental engagements or so. And but overall development, that is excellence. I don't believe that it would be an accident, but perception, how we perceive things, how we see stuff, or how we presume it to be, it can be changed through accidents.
Okay, great. Thank you. Afruza Mitu. Please speak. Okay. Do you want to speak, Afruza Mitu, or it's by mistake? We can't hear you. We'll talk about Rohin. We'll talk about your Scopus journal issue. Yes. Okay. So I think Afruza is not available. So not an issue. Okay. Pontip wants to speak. Yes. Pontip Wacharapon. Yeah. Please.
I'm sorry. I think I'm just clicking on something. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with the kind of using it. Yeah, sorry. I think I accidentally click on something. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Who wants to speak next? Pontip wants to speak, or somebody else wants to speak, or we can start with our session again. Okay. Firdos Samad wants to speak. Yes. Please, Firdos.
So I agree. Like in some situations, excellence is an accident actually, because we come across certain people, those who are not even that much knowledgeable, and they themselves accept that, oh, I got this by through Ken, because I was well connected and all. So in such situations, excellence is an accident, and excellence is a very subjective thing. For me, a person working
Mhm.
in Japaiso,
Yes,
since I
you
am
are
a
right
regular,
about it.
would
Yes.
be would have achieved excellence, but for some other person you would be an example of excellence since you have done so many things. So don't you agree with this?
Hmm. Yes, yes, I completely agree. Excellence is a very, very subjective phenomena. It's not an objective thing to be judged by metrics. And one of the problems of today's world is that we are extremely obsessed with metrics, data-oriented metrics. So thanks for putting that insights into the discussion. Great. Bidusi, Bidusi Thenua, please.
Yes, good evening, sir. I am a PhD scholar from Gautam Buddha University, and I think excellence is never an accident. That is true because it comes after a lot of practice when you repeatedly do certain tasks or anything. So I believe that excellence will only come when you give a lot of time to the task you are giving, and with the practice and coming with the perfection in it. I think with that, the excellence comes. So it cannot be an accident unless it's a coincidence. I think. So that's what I
Yes.
believe. Yes, sir.
There is a difference between accident and coincidence. Yes, that's
Yes.
also true. Yes,
Right.
correct. Okay,
Right.
Ponti wants to say something more. After this, we'll go to our session. Okay, we have a lot of interaction. Don't worry. We'll give lots of opportunity. Yes. Okay, Ponti doesn't want to speak. Okay, great. So I can go to the next slide, please. So we don't have an agreement yet that whether excellence is an accident or not an accident, but we got to hear everything that you have to say. Okay, Abu Bakr is saying my suggestion on caption accident, current situation, but the excellence is the future. Okay, okay, maybe possible. Okay, today we are here to talk about collaboration. So the question I ask you first, then we'll talk about what collaboration means, everything in terms of theory and concept. But first, let me hear from you. I'll select only 5 people, those who want to say why collaborate. 5 people. Those who have spoken, please don't speak. Next, new people. Raise your hands if you want to speak. I'll give you the mic. Okay, Rohin Suruli, please speak.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you're very much audible. Please speak.
Sir, myself, Rogin, undergraduate student from Madras University. I personally feel like the collaboration is really helping the students in doing their research project or guiding them or so on so. So personally, this was hit my heart, and that's why I started a boot camp training with the knowledge which I got from professors and so on so. Based on that knowledge, I had created on a research boot camp process, which I'm gonna start from next month. There are around 30 students who are registered from across India. So here the collaboration matters. Like what are the knowledge which we are getting, we need to spread to others. For that, we need to collaborate with some other big hand to spread our knowledge and to gain the knowledge from them. So that's the reason the collaboration is matters.
Yes, yes. Participation and engagement is the key. So thank you, Rohit. Okay, next is Swaliho Saliha Sharif.
Yeah, good afternoon from my side. I'm Swalio Sharif from Sierra Leone Republic. I'm an MS. I'm sorry, I'm a public health master's student. I've just completed my MPH. So to me, I will say collaboration is very key because from my own point of view, I would say collaboration has two advantages. One, it will allow you to learn new concepts, new ideas, new stuff. Then at the same time, it will also expand your knowledge in areas that you've already been mastered or area that you are a bit familiar with. So for those two reasons, I think collaboration is very key. You know, this has been okay.
Okay, thank you. We have a lot of people in the queue, so I have to give them the chance because we have only 2 hours. Okay, Avinash SD, quickly, just in one line.
Sir, this one light is not enough.
Who have been heard, please take down your hand so that I can see who are in the queue. Yeah, Avinash.
This one light is not enough with the ocean of knowledge that we have, sir. So collaboration is the way, the team effort only, and it also helps in the problem solving, resource building, and also knowledge sharing. So that is what I think, sir. And also it is a way that we as humans we connect. Thank you.
Okay, sure, definitely. Human connections are the most important thing. Okay, Tahania Baser. Only together we can bring transformation in the world. Great. Tahania, you want to speak?
Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity. I'm Tahnia Bashar. I think collaboration brings together different skills, perspectives, and ideas, allowing people to solve problems more creatively and effectively than they could alone. I also think it can also build stronger relationships, increase efficiency, and lead to better outcomes through shared responsibility.
Okay, great. Right. The next is, who is in the next list right now? It's not showing to me somehow. Okay.
Yes,
Kaji
it's me.
Sarmad Kareem.
Yes, hello. I'm Qazi Sabat Karim, currently working as research manager at Fasuddin Khan Research Foundation, Bangladesh. And the collaboration part, I think the collaboration is important because it helps us address complex health issues more effectively by pooling resources and knowledge from various stakeholders.
Right. Great. Thank you. Thank you. The next is Professor Mohammad Awad Mosnad.
Hello, thank you, Prof, for this opportunity. Good evening to everyone. I think this good starting and collaboration, we can summarize in sharing experiences like what now Prof do. You hear me, Prof? You hear?
Yes, I can hear you all right. Yeah, please continue. But please be prompt because we have a lot to cover today. Yeah.
Okay, improving quality, or even we have some publication we need to, or research we need to improve this quality by making teams. Also increasing the impact, speeding up process when one cannot do anything in the team. Maybe the things will be go very fast. Also learning from and monitoring each other. Also access to resources. Some people might have no problem resources, but others have access to different resources. Also filling requirements. Some institutions, they have a requirement to collaborate. This is a chance for other to be collaborate. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you for such brilliant inputs, Professor Muhammad. Okay, next is Jannatul Mawa Fabiha. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. I think collaboration brings up healthy debate. It questions the whole process so that we know that where we are going wrong. Sometimes we think that we are right, but we might not be. But this, when we are collaborating with others, it brings up the perspective and questions the whole process constantly and brings out the best of us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Vivek Misra. I can read all your responses. They're brilliant. I must tell you, I'm just listening to people. More people. Vivek Misra ji, please jaldi boliye thoda.
Myself, Vivek Misra, research scholar from Lucknow University. I am very thankful to you for giving an opportunity to express my views. Sir, by in collaboration, we are able to synergize the talent and acumen of various participants and get a better results, because everybody has a special talent and acumen, and by pooling, we pool the talent and acumen of all participants and get a best results. That is the purpose of collaboration.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Vivek ji. Thank you. Next, Rosanna Tarebi.
Yes, hi everyone. As researcher, I consider collaboration is very important as it combines expertise, share resources, generate innovative ideas, even if it strengthens the quality of their work and solve complex problems more efficiently. It also helps in expanding professional networks, increasing the visibility and impact of research. Thank you.
Okay, great, great. Okay, who else is raising the hand? I can't see it anymore. It has gone away somewhere. I don't know. That's a very strange thing. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, can I start?
Yeah, please.
Okay, thanks for giving me the opportunity. Actually, collaboration is needed for every sector, but in the field of public health, it is more needed, I think, because we are not only dealing with our own health sector, we have to deal with the more sectors. I'm giving only one example. I was working in Bangladesh government in health sector, but now I'm a student. But I'm remembering the previous experience that for the nutrition, we have to collaborate with 18 ministry. So it's not only in health sector, every ministry is actually engaged.
Yes.
So collaboration is very much necessary for our public health work. Thanks.
Correct. Excellent. Excellent. You emphasize the core of it, that we have to forget about our own disciplinary boundaries. And another thing I wanted to add to your response, that you said that I'm a student right now. I think I consider myself a student, because we are all lifelong students. We have to be that way. Otherwise, the moment we stop learning, I think we are dead from deep inside. So we should
Yes,
start
thank
learning, should focus about uh, all the things that we can do so that we can learn more. So, okay, next, Shumon. I don't know how to spell that. Shu HSU one. Yeah, please speak quickly.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it's correct, Sumo, and I'm from Myanmar. And yes, thank you for letting me to speak. Yes, there are different types of collaboration, like interprofessional collaboration, international collaboration. And as a researcher from the low and middle income country, collaboration is essential because we can expand resources and we can expand knowledge and expertise. It is important, and also people cannot stand alone, and by collaborating from different professions, we can expand our efficiency. Yes, collaboration is essential.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, I just wanted to ask the organizing team, like, are we recording our call? Hazel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, next in the line. Who is next in the line? I can't see. It's gone. Okay. Afia. Okay.
Afia Mushta.
Yeah, Afia Mursida. Yeah, this is the last. Then we'll go to the next slide. Okay.
Hello, thank you. So I will answer in simple words. I will give an example. Take corona epidemic as a example. We were able to fight that situation because many researchers from all over the world shared their knowledge and they worked collaboratively. That's why they were able to invent the vaccine and we were able to actually stop that epidemic.
Excellent. Definitely. Yes. Okay, so thanks everyone for such brilliant perspectives and such brilliant opinions and views and so much of experience hearing. It was brilliant. I think that's the reason why we are here. We are here to collaborate. We are not just here to learn how to collaborate, but we are here to collaborate, and practically speaking. Okay, the next slide, please. We can go directly now to the slide and we talk more about why collaborate. You said all these, but I just want to focus more on this. First is to accelerate the scientific discovery. If we are scientists, if we are doing any kind of research process, any kind of work, I think that if we collaborate, then it can accelerate the process of scientific discovery, can enhance what we are doing. It can improve, help us improve the way we do things and what we achieve. Second is to access to diverse expertise and resources. Professor Mohammed said that, right? We get to get people from diverse works of life, different backgrounds. As you heard from so many people, just 20, 30 people spoke just a few minutes ago. So what is happening? You come from so many different diverse backgrounds and expertise. So much of strength, so much of valuable resources that you have. It's something which needs to be capitalized, needs to be valued, right? So you have an access to diverse expertise and resources when you collaborate. But if you don't do that, what happens? You're deprived of it, right? So Amjad Khan Apriti is saying in simple word, collaboration in academic mean they're gone. Okay. Some people could not join the meeting as it's showing the meeting is already maxed out. I don't know. Hazel, is it true?
Yes, sir. This version of Google Meet only allows 150 participants.
Okay.
So we apologize to the participant and we will try to fix this problem in the next session.
Okay, that I also didn't know because we have more than 700 plus registrants, and we can't. That will be a shame if we can't entertain them, right? then we can't blame them also if they don't participate, because everyone will get the excuse that we tried and we failed, right? A lot of people do that, I know. So it's better that we don't give them that excuse next time. Huh? Faisal, can you fix it?
Now
Okay.
we can't do anything, but
Okay. Next,
they
next
will
time.
get the recordings.
Okay, so they'll get the first recording. We give them that waiver because it's anyways a late hour meeting tonight, because tomorrow morning I'm going away. So that's why this meeting is held very late tonight. But next, I just want to say, when you are all on the call, that next meeting onwards, which is next Saturday, you will not have class, this lecture at this time. You will have the session at between 6 to 8 p.m. Okay, so you will have at a very 6 to 8 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. So that means 6:30 p.m. Bangladesh time. Okay, so please schedule as per your local time, because I know that you are from different parts of the world again. So please fix that as per your time. For example, Emmanuel is from South Korea. It will be easier for him because he is like it's very late at his place. He's attending the session. So there are people from diverse different parts of the world. So we have to be very considerate of different time zones again, and it's obviously easy for me if I do it in the evening time. But this region Zoom platform is good because here only 100 people can join. Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Okay. But I have attended meetings where 1,000 people have joined on Google Meet. I don't know how this is. Okay. Maybe they have some sort of very institutional plan, very rich people. Okay. Anyway, we are a very humble initiative. We have to be very humble about how we do it. So next session onwards, I hope Hazel and the team will take care of it so that we can engage and give opportunity to everyone to join, because we have ourselves set the criteria that they have to attend 7 sessions live. If we don't give them the link, then I think we are failing them. You know. So next is boosting feasibility and citation. This is something I want to speak a little bit more. Yes, please go to the next previous slide. Previous slide. Yeah. Boosting visibility and citation. I'm here. So all of you saw my Google Scholar citations and website. They showed it deliberately because it's not that we want to show off and front. The reason is just to tell you like how you chart out your career and how you work, you know. And one thing which they didn't show you is that our collaborator network. Google Scholar also shows that how many collaborators and co-authors you have. So you'll see that I have collaborated with at least few thousand people in my lifetime, and that is shown on Google Scholar. You know, can that be shown, Faisal, right now? Can you show it quickly? It will be fun if they see it.
The expectation questionnaire.
No, not the expectation question. The Google Scholar collaborator page. Go to the Google Scholar. I'll show you. I'll tell you.
Okay, Mukta, kindly coordinate.
We'll do everything live. Okay. I'll train you in every process, and top experts are coming from different parts of the world, top institutions. Okay. So some I have not given the consent yet, full confirmation. That's why I'm not naming them. But you will soon receive the timetable, lecture titles. Everything will receive very soon. So nothing to worry. It's a very structured and very well planned program. You will see below my citation, it's showing co-authors. View all. Can you see that? Yeah, on the screen, it's showing co-authors. Okay. So just like that. Yes. Please go below. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Good. Yes. So co-authors. No, don't click. One. Yes, co-authors. You can see that view all. If you go to co-authors list, there are thousands of co-authors that I have. Who are these people? These are collaborators. These are top people, top experts in the field of medical sciences and other biomedical sciences, social sciences, even physical and natural sciences, humanities and social sciences. So these are people who people actually revere, you know, people look up to, people respect them globally. These are people who actually play an instrumental role in policy making, real world policy making. So these are names that you can find on LinkedIn and other platforms, and go to their website and you will see these are literally people coming from every single university, top university in the world, and these are collaborators of us. These are co-authors in different papers. So that's what we are talking about. We are talking about getting the diverse expertise, get the best people on board, get to talk to them, and please, you can close this now. You can close this, just the co-authors, then I'll go to the citation and show them. Okay, you close that as well. Okay, no problem, no issues. Okay, now you can go back to the slide, please. Mukta. Yes. So we have to work on boosting visibility and citation. Visibility of you as an individual, as a researcher, with something of value to contribute to the society and to the larger world. That's what we are talking about. And the last and most important, tackling complex interdisciplinary problems. Okay. So do similar platforms like GBD exist for collaboration co-authoring? Yes, we'll be talking about it. We'll be going to that slide very soon. Don't worry. We'll talk about it. So we are talking about tackling complex and interdisciplinary problems, pressing problems that cannot be solved by one discipline. People who come and claim that they know everything. There are lots of people like that who claim they are experts on literally everything under the sun. There are people like that who I meet every day, every single day. So you don't have to be that. When you can have collaborators who have true expertise in their core domains, they can help you. Okay, and you can do great work, exemplary work. Okay, next slide, please. I think we have a consensus on that. Next. Yes. So why collaborate? Because it will bring together different perspectives and skills. You just gave away all the perspectives, such brilliant perspectives, and so many beautiful skills. When you start working on your life projects, research projects in groups, you have been allocated to different groups, right? We'll talk about the induction in the next session, means in the second half of this session. But let me do the theoretical part first. So bring together different perspectives and skills, achieve synergistic outcome. We are talking about synergy. Synergy is when people of different variety, diversity come together and they do complementary activities. When they become complementary of each other rather than being supplementary of each other. You don't have to jump on each other. You have to work together. Okay. Third is improving research productivity. Collaboration does improve the research productivity. This has been well proven over hundreds of years. Okay. Research after research after research, it has been proven several times, and we know that it does improve the research productivity. Okay. Ask me, like when I was a young boy in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, which is in the eastern side of India, I didn't know what to do. But I had a lot of interest to do many interesting things. Then I got in touch with people, I started talking to people, and I got to learn so many interesting things. That's what collaboration contributes to your life. It doesn't just help you to become a better professional, but becomes a better person as a whole. So typical collaboration, generally, who do you go for? Your colleagues or students, and usually it's interdisciplinary in nature. Otherwise, it's not very useful. Like you are a physics person and you go to another physics person. Unless you are working in plasma physics, the other is working in, let's say, condensed matter. Something of that sort. So different disciplines and different sub branches also, they can collaborate, and different expertise again. Let's say you are working on black holes, the other one is working on Big Bang theory. So different things. Quantum mechanics, somebody is working, and someone is working on, let's say, quantum computing. These two people can come together and they can do something interesting. So right now, for example, I collaborate with people literally every single discipline. There's not a single discipline with whom I'm not collaborating or not talking to directly. We may not have started the project yet, but we are already talking. So, and typical collaboration can also be formed across academic institutions, different institutions. As I showed you in the list of those co-authors and collaborators, people from different walks of life, different disciplines, different academic institutions from all over the world, literally every single country represented. That's what is required. You are here 151 people, except me 150. All of you come from so many different countries, right? You bring a wealth of experience, wisdom, so much of knowledge, so much of perspective that needs to be valued. And you also collaborate with research labs, different research labs, for example, inside your university, outside your university, just the way when BAHR introduced itself, they said that we are collaborating with 9 to 10 universities globally. We have an MOU, right? They are such a young organization. They have just started few years ago, but they have started collaborating with different parts of the world already. Think about it. What can you do as a researcher and collaborator who is already well established somewhere? You can do so many beautiful things, brilliant things. Please, next slide. Deep, sorry, I wonder how long is the session for today. It is quite late here and I might. It is for 2 hours. Okay, the session was announced for 2 hours. It was announced several times in the group that it is for 2 hours. Okay. Unfortunately, it is late for everyone, not just for you. Okay. And the terms and conditions have been clarified since the beginning itself. In this session, we'll talk about the benefits of collaboration, developing good collaboration that benefit you, finding collaborators, research agreements, written guidelines for collaboration with research students and postdocs, a bit of personal planning, advice from group, and any burning questions from your group that you want to ask. Next, please. Okay, so we'll now get to hear a little bit from you. Building stronger networks, impact and innovation. What do you think? What can be done? What strategies young researchers can adopt so that they can have better collaboration? I'll give only opportunity to 2 people this time. Please raise your hands quickly. Quick. The sooner the faster we'll get the opportunity. Okay, V. Iyer wants to speak. Go ahead.
So this is the day and age of collaboration, and networking is so important because it brings, like you mentioned, multidisciplinary. It brings, now we have social media, so it's much faster and more efficient, and we can share our knowledge and also bring out, like you said, innovation. We can bring out new ideas and we can use the social media to reach wider audience also.
Great, definitely. Avinash? Social media. Yes.
So there are many conventional ways of collaborating, like attending workshops and all the major conferences, presenting our views and talking to people. This has always been a very classical and very good way of things. And right now, as you have taken a great initiative for us to collaborate, so meeting online with people and so the way I think what brings people together is a very innovative thought or something that everyone wants to do. So these are the things that can help people to come together.
Yeah, we can be extremely innovative and we can use all the modern technologies and means of communication. So thank you, both of you. Mohammed Awad, Mosnad ji, please speak. You are the last one. Then I'll go to the next slide because I have to complete a lot tonight. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Prof, for this opportunity again. I think we need to collaborate because we have different activities and we can not one complete everything. Me, for example, I have the research and other have to write, other have funding, other has. If we collaborate, the strategy nowadays for most of the world, people working in teams and groups. If we have a group, in this group, some of supervisors, for example, have students. Some are young or young researcher need to work hard. Some making the brief, the drafting, some doing statistics, some other. This type of strategy, I think it is good to collaborate. All come with what he have. Some have research but not publish. He have no time. Some other need papers. No, this is a opportunity, I think this good opportunity
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right that you were saying about building complementarity, understanding each other's needs. That's what is
Yes.
required. Yes, correct.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, next
Thank
slide, please. Yes. Unfortunately, we have to be very quick because we have almost consumed 1 hour. Collaboration. What are the benefits of the project? So first is compelling ideas are commonly interdisciplinary and require multiple expertise. That's something which I hope you will acknowledge openly, that actually compelling ideas, important ideas, they require a lot of forethought and a lot of interdisciplinarity and bridging the gaps between different disciplines rather than operating in silos, right? So therefore, collaboration is essential. So this benefits the project if you are collaborating. Second is more eyes on the data set result in better interpretation. Like for example, if you have a data set and rather than you working on its data analytics and trying to infer something out of it, why not have 10 people from your team, different diverse expertise, have a look at that data set and see like what can be inferred out of it. That will actually create much more beautiful insights. Third thing is ideas are weighted by a broader group. If you are someone who is trained in qualitative research in particular, then you would know that ideas are weighted by a broader group. Even transcripts, each time we do the transcription, they are being cross-transcribed by at least 3 people. You know, you'll be very surprised. Like so much of hard work, intensive work we do just to get a paper published, just to have stronger, richer, nuanced analysis of the data that we collect. You know, and that can't be just done if you are working alone, single-handedly. Fourth thing is funding agencies. They believe in the value of collaboration. If you are applying to any international body today, and if you are applying alone, then your project will never even pass the first stage. Will not even include it in the real list of assessment. Why? Because they want people with diverse expertise to come together and do projects together. They want people to collaborate. Okay, every single funding body. There is not a single funding body in the world, national, international, global, which will actually encourage single-handed application. You might be the very best scientist in the world, but if you apply today single-handedly, your application will be rejected. I can tell you, because I know personally people from top institutions whose applications have been rejected because their applications were not having one thing which they call diversity. Okay, so be mindful of this particular concept, diversity. Nowadays, the world is, there is a bit of tension happening where people are somehow they have become little aggrieved about the concept of diversity, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Okay, the last is we have to talk about collaboration may be essential in a foreign country. If you're going to UK, if you're going to Bangladesh, you know, recently I have started talking to lots of very good youngsters from Bangladesh, you know, young researchers. They are doing excellent work. And if we are going to a new country, although Bangladesh is not foreign country for me, but for many others that will be a foreign country, if we do projects there, we want to do something there, how will you do? If you don't know about the culture, context, geography, nothing, how will you do? So you need to collaborate. You need to actively collaborate, not just do it like a parachute researcher or satellite researcher. There's a lot of very good discourse happening in the space of global health. I am someone who contributes to that discourse. So I would be very happy to have that conversation with you on another day. But tonight we are talking about collaboration, essential in a foreign country. If you are especially looking forward to opportunity to do some meaningful work on the ground in a new place where you don't have much experience. So never enter into, let's say, like Max Muller talking about like I can write history sitting in Germany without going to India. Don't claim that. If you claim that in 2025, people will laugh at you. You know. So you have to go to the context. You have to be very humble. You have to get to know the local people. You have to give them the due acknowledgement, the respect and dignity that they truly deserve. Until unless you do that, no collaboration is possible. I hope I make sense. Anybody who wants to air any opinion about it? Quickly, just one person. Nobody? People are very satisfied with this. Okay, good. Next slide, please. Okay, so collaboration benefits for you. Okay, it expands your scientific horizons. It offers experiences in new field areas. There are fields which you have no exposure of. You have never, let's say you have never studied the fields like infectious disease epidemiology or HTA, health technology assessment, or digital health, or AI in health, they are different things. Digital health and AI in health are different things. People often confuse them. So there are different things, new technology, new concepts, new disciplines emerging. You don't have access to everything. You don't know everything. You're not trained in everything also. And you're not even supposed to be trained in everything, right? That's the whole point. The point is that you actually give space to people who are trained in those disciplines, and you come together and work together. Do I make sense? Please give thumbs up if you understand so far whatever I'm speaking. I don't want to be monotonous. Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Okay, next. Samiullah Beg wants to speak. Okay, what do you want to speak? Samiullah, you want to say something? No. Okay, by mistake. Okay. So it provides access to facilities and instrumentation. It's a very important thing. It gives access to physical facilities and instrumentation, which is a big challenge in today's world, especially in a resource constrained context in LMICs where we operate. This particular global consortium, which we have started 5 months ago, this consortium seeks to serve people, emerging researchers, top researchers, everyone who is working and living in Global South. We want to lead the space of global health. And you'll be very surprised to know that we have received more than 1,000 applications in the past 5 months. In past 72 hours itself, we have received more than 300 applications. And these are top experts who are based at Oxford, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, WHO, UN level organizations, and many other top institutions, and as well as national health departments. So we are actually going big. We will get people, we'll get also some support and facilities as well as resources. That's how you build yourself up and you grow your systems, you strengthen your system. We always talk about health system strengthening in public health, but do people actually understand what a health system strengthening really means and how to do it? Can you do it on your own? All on your own? No, it's impossible. You can't do everything on your own. It's impossible. It's basically bluff if you're claiming that you can do everything on your own. Even USA can't claim that. Even UK can't claim that. They might be the richest country in the world, but they can't. They need people. They need migrants like us. They need top experts from all parts of the world for different things. I know. I'll give you those examples in the next sessions when and how that is happening. I don't want to spill the beans right now. Okay, so expands your scientific horizons, provides access to facilities and instrumentation. It also involves your students in other lab groups, networking for them and you. For example, here Mridul is present. Mridul is a very brilliant boy, and Abu Bakr is present. Both are from pharmacology background, and they are in different lab groups. So I'm someone who has connected them. So I'm not even from pharmacology. Okay, so I have the immense pride of engaging them and making them collaborate. Okay, so it involves your students in other lab groups, networking for them, and also for you. Lights a fire under you. It's harder to put things off when you are accountable to your colleagues, and it's also fun. Collaboration helps enjoy doing things that you want to do rather than struggle on your own, all on your own, and not be able to do anything about it. Be a laggard. Rather, get help from people. Like for example, you might be good at some skills. There are other people who are good at something else. So why not get help from others? Rather than struggle completely all on your own. For example, Faisal has been very good at so many technical things. He's such a young boy, and so mostly young people are very good at technology. So I'm getting help from him. He's really good. Okay, next. So forms of research collaboration. How do we do it? Usually these are the ways. That's what I came to my mind, but there are many things that we'll be talking during our discussions. These are the basic ways how we do the research collaboration. It can be in the form of co-authoring papers, which we'll be doing together. You will be doing together as different working groups. Joint grant proposals. You'll be writing grant proposals. Shared facilities. Like you will be sharing different facilities. Like for example, you have certain resources, certain lab instruments, certain activities, and you can help others. Like NIPER people. NIPER is an institution of eminence in the field of pharmacology. They are collaborating across India. There are many NIPERs. And they're also helping other institutions which are working in the space of pharmacology, right? Thank you, Ismail, for the compliment. Great, thank you. Exactly, collaboration which allows participants to play to their strengths and getting help in areas. Great, great, Kajiji, thank you. And cross-institutional teams. You have cross-institutional teams, not just your own institution, but different institutions. How are different training programs being offered? Duke NUS, Duke Yale, how are they doing that? They are doing because they have been collaborating for many years that led to a formal collaboration MOU signing so that they are offering joint degrees also. So you can do the same in LMICs. You don't have to wait for someone's approval. Your universities can come together and give joint degrees. And you can collaborate on cross-functional areas and you can talk about what to do together. That's very much possible. Okay. And public-private partnership. This is a very important area that we need to talk more and more often. Often we don't talk about it. Public-private partnership. Because if you're in public, then you like to be very happy in your public spaces. If you're in private, then you are very happy in private because you are very rich. You don't have to go to anyone, literally. But public and private need to come together so that brilliant projects can be done. And this particular activity and initiative has started in the past 20 years alone in the area of public administration. This is the core debate in the area of public administration. People are talking about how to make it better. Not just public-private partnership, but how to make it, yes, PPP. Yes, we have to make it more efficient. Not just saying that we are doing PPP. How to make it more efficient, more productive, and more amenable to the needs and requirements of the public. Public in the sense, the people of that constituency or that particular nation or state, right? So this is how we generally do the research collaboration, and we need to do it more actively. Okay, anybody who wants to say anything about forms of research collaboration which has not been included in this? Anyone who wants to say? Just quickly raise your hand. Ideas, please pick up. Mohammed, yes, quick.
Yes, thank you very much, Prof. You do everything, but I want to emphasize in PPP, public-private partnership. I say that international bank and institute now are interesting on this in this PPP. Therefore, if we have in this group some people from private sector, some people in the private, some in public, and we can make it as opportunity. We can build our research during this. Some people from here, some people from here. We can apply for grants from African Development Bank, for example, from WHO and other organization. Thank you.
Yes. Certainly, we'll do that. We'll explore all the avenues. We'll talk about it because these are the little big things for the youngsters present here. They may not adequately understand what you're saying, Professor Muhammad. Okay, somebody, Pidusi, wanted to say something, please. Yeah, Dushi.
Yes, sir. I was saying that there could be sequential collaboration where researchers work on different stages of a problem over the time, like building on each other's incomplete results. We can still pass on to the generations coming, and which is the work which cannot be done in a particular span of time. Then it could be passed on. So the collaboration could be over the generations going on, or the even like you were talking about from institutes collaborating together. That's another, I think, a really good idea, and that should happen more often between the institutes.
Definitely, I agree. Yeah, thank you for that input. Okay, quickly, next slide, please. We have a lot to cover tonight. That's why I'm hurrying up. Okay, collaboration life cycle. You can have different models, different things. These are very basic, generic things that I'm covering because I know that we have 700 plus registrant. Unfortunately, only 150 plus are able to join tonight. But people from diverse walks of life are here with different stages of their career. So they may not adequately understand everything I will speak, and they may not pitch to their levels also. So what I want to say is that should actually sit well with them, and it should be something which should resonate with them. Because, for example, a young undergrad might have diverse needs, which a postgrad or a professor may not have. So I just want to speak at everyone's level so that everyone understand and goes on the same page, and then we'll have more attuned needs and those kind of discussions as we do more oriented group discussions and working group discussions, which you will be doing with your tutors, not with me directly, but you'll be doing with your tutors. I'll be present, but that will be done over separate meeting, not here in these 10 sessions. Okay, so I just want to do that. I just wanted to make it clear to all of you that we will be doing very basic introduction tonight. So it's not a very advanced presentation. It's going to be a very basic presentation. So apologies in case you might feel like a little bit redundant or repetitive, but this is something which I want to make palatable to the senses and sensibility of everyone. So initiation, planning, execution, and closing. So you said, Vidushi, that we want to do sequential. If you have a sequential collaboration, you don't have a closure, right? So that paradigm doesn't apply, right? So that's what you're talking about. So collaborating life cycle can sometimes be perennial. That doesn't need to end at all. Institutions have been working together, so for hundreds of years. There have been such institutions like Cambridge and Oxford. They've been working together for hundreds of years since their existence, literally, right? Different projects, different activities, lots of institutional affiliation and exchanges. Such things are happening. So closure need not happen. Closure, it depends on the nature of the project. Therefore, yes, it is an iterative process. Definitely, it is an iterative process. This might look sequential, but it's iterative. So, like this may go in cycles, right? So yes, correct. So it's not means it's not about wordplay. It's about let's not get into the semantics. Let's look at the epistemology and ontology. I don't want to go heavy with philosophy. I just want to pitch on everyone's level, saying that yes, we can have different forms of collaboration, different paradigms of collaboration, different life cycles again, and there is no fixed written thing anywhere that we will do collaboration in a particular manner only. Yes, Vivek Misraji wants to say something. Yes, please speak quickly though. Yeah. Are you speaking? Or by mistake? Okay, by mistake, I think. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, fine. Okay, again, Vivek Bisra and Swaliho Saliha have raised their hands. Okay, if you want to speak, please be quick. Okay, because we have only 40 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah, Prof. A bit, please, I want to know during the collaboration life cycle, is it possible new collaborators do join a particular project after the project has been initiated, or the project is at the planning stage? Is it possible to accept new collaborators?
Yes. Your the answer to your question is yes. A resounding yes. That happens often naturally. May not be in textbooks, but obviously there is no textbook written about collaboration as such. But what I'm saying is may not be in a textbookish way, but definitely in reality it happens very much. Like for example, we are doing a South Asian study. It is going to be a long-term longitudinal study capturing the whole of South Asia. And we have got more than 300 collaborators in the first phase of applications. But that doesn't mean that we'll stop recruiting more collaborators. We'll keep on getting more collaborators so that we have a more comprehensive study done in all parts of the South Asia for it to be fairly representative. Do I make sense? So you can recruit collaborators, people can join in at any stage of the collaboration process, and it doesn't affect anything at all. You can have people will be very happy to collaborate, come on board, but obviously many things happen there, the dynamics changes, but we'll talk about those things in the next sessions. So please stay patient because we'll have a lot of very interesting, very deep issues which we'll be discussing in the next 10 sessions. They are not going to be so basic as we are doing today. Okay, so they're going to be extremely deep in nature, the kind of interactions and conversations we'll have. So be geared for that. Okay. Thanks, Kajelcha. Thank you for saying interesting initiative. Okay, so how do you find the right collaborators? How and where? This is definitely an important question. You as young researchers, especially those who are here, you will find that it is quite a tricky thing to do because how will you identify the right collaborator? Because you will be coming across many people all around you, but how do you know that they are the right collaborator for you? So you attend conferences and workshops, which Avinash told about, right? Dr. Avinash, he is in Bangalore. He told that we attend conferences and workshops like this, and we get to know about collaborators. Yes, correct. That used to be the traditional means, but now we live more in a digital space, a cyberspace, and we get to know each other from different spaces. I have made such valuable connections on LinkedIn and Facebook. You'll be very surprised. You'll be extremely surprised the kind of people I have met, and I have made lifelong connections with them. I have been on Facebook like for almost what, 17, 18 years now, you know and I have made thousands of connections, and we have done papers together, we have done projects together, we have done workshops together. We have gone to the world, we have traveled together, we have done so many interesting things together. So I don't see the possibility why you can't do things in a creative way. It's all about your imagination. You always remember one thing, that your imagination is the only limitation that you have. So the more creative imagination you have, then the sky is the limit, or space is the limit, whatever you want to say. Okay, so attend conferences and workshops, whichever interest you. Be careful, if you are a young researcher, don't overspend your money or your pocket money. Okay, take care of it. Use ResearchGate, Academia Edu, and LinkedIn. They are completely for free. Completely for free. You don't have to pay a single rupee. Okay, if you have an institutional ID, you can join ResearchGate. Academia Edu, you don't need an institutional ID, but that will be preferred. LinkedIn, completely for free, obviously. So you see complementary skills. Okay, you get to learn about many things. Like right now, I'm learning about something called genome sequencing. And I'm learning more about how to do better research with our biomedical specialist. Okay, because we are working towards a funding proposal, so I need to learn the basics. I may be an expert in biomedical or medical space, but I may not know everything about genetics, right? So I have to learn about it. I'm a first year student of the Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology. Okay, I'll submit. Thank you. So you see complementary skills, you get to learn about these things on a day-to-day basis. You prioritize shared values and style. Shared values, not your own values, but shared values, which are complementary in nature, which you have similarities on. So your values and your principles should match as well. Your learning styles, your lifestyle, everything should match as well. You have to prioritize them. You can't be collaborator with everyone. It's a reality. They may be the most expert people on earth, but they may not be the right fit for you. This is a reality which I have learned the hard way. So you have to be very, very intuitive as well, and you have to also give it a go. You have to flow with time, and you have to see like what works for you. Okay, next slide, please. Anyone who has an experience related to that, related to shared styles and values? Anyone who wants to say anything? No. Okay, good. So the best practices for collaboration, what are the best practices? I have just noted on a couple of them. There are many practices. First is you need to have a very clear communication. Since the first day itself, clear communication style and strategy. Okay, and you need to have defined role. Who will do what functions, nitty-gritty of it. Okay, have it listed down, if possible on paper. Why? Because it's extremely essential to reduce conflict of roles. Okay, conflict of roles, because a lot of times people do often jump on each other just simply because the roles have not been properly and well defined in the beginning itself. They want to collaborate, they want to do great things together, but often the egos clash, many things happen purely because there is a bit of conflict related to the roles itself. I'm sure you must have come across such things in your own life as well. Anyone who wants to share? Okay, Vivek Misra, you want to share? Okay, Farjana Mun.
In colored blocks, font is very small, so it is not readable, sir, easily.
Okay, that is a bit of challenge with a Google Meet, unfortunately. But since I am seeing it on my big screen, it looks perfectly all right to me. If you are using the mobile, it might look very small. The first one speaks about clear communication. The second one speaks about defined roles. Third is authorship agreements. Fourth is regular updates. And the last one is conflict resolution. I hope I made that clear. Okay, next, Farjana Munmun.
Actually, I want to share a personal experience of mine. I got a CETA scholarship before when I was in government in before, I was working in community-based healthcare, like the head office of community clinic. And then I was searching for this opportunity to apply, and then I found that they want a group to from Bangladesh. Then I collaborate with ICDRB and a national officer and also a NGO. Though many people applied in this scholarship, but we have been because of this collaboration maybe
Okay. I can't hear you anymore.
collaboration we defined very clearly that who will do this, what will do, what will be done by which person, like a national level HIV program, NGO, and then I'm also from the community level head office. So this was very clearly defined, and then we have a regular update to SIDA office, and then we have also can finish this work.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. Definitely. We need to be very, very clear in terms of the goals and the priorities, who will do what exactly on a day-to-day basis also. Go to that level of clarity. If you don't have that level of clarity, often you will have ego issues, lots of fights will happen, lots of confusions will happen, and it will result in non-productive work. Are there any specific? Okay, you are asking a lot of questions, but they are just vanishing before I read them. Okay. Okay. You are asking, are there any specific disciplinary actions for collaborators who are not committed to their work? Okay, that we'll go there later. Okay, Swaliho, please be patient. Huh? We are not talking about those things. We are not police inspectors. We are academics. We are talking about important things today. We'll talk about that later. Use the right tools for the management of the project, communication and document sharing, and also define goals and deadlines. Definitely, sir. Correct. Yes, we have to do that. We'll talk about those things in the next slide. Yes, next please. Okay, Mukta, someone was saying that you have to put the screen on the full screen mode so that they can see it properly. Is it possible? Not happened yet, Mukta. Have you tried? Go to the slideshow. The slideshow. Can you do it? Yeah, the icon at the bottom right. Yeah, the slideshow button. Yeah. I don't have the control, unfortunately. Means I tried to reduce my tension by giving them the tension. Sometimes you have to do that. You know, when you are like senior, you have to delegate tasks and you have to relax a bit. Do the important thing. Okay, I suggest we shall complete the presentation first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's complete the presentation. We can go to that slideshow and all those things later. Not an issue. I think it's very much visible. You have to just yeah, it's possible. The Google Meet allows you to actually enhance your screen on your mobile also. You can do it on your own individually at your level. You don't have to wait for the organizer. Yeah, you can zoom in. Yeah, correct. Okay, yeah, correct. Okay, developing a productive collaboration. This is very important. I was talking about conflict and confusions. So let's talk about it. To avoid misunderstandings, establish project roles, clearly well-defined roles. Like someone is the PI, someone is the co-PI. There are 20 co-PIs. There are 5 PIs. There are 5 research coordinators. Someone is a research manager. Someone is a project manager. Someone is a program manager, etc., etc. So project roles and everyone who is responsible for what functions. That needs to be clearly specified as well. Okay, you may be paid, you may not be paid, but if you're part of a project, then every role needs to be specified clearly, and that needs to be defined in terms of actions, deliverable actions. Intellectual property authorship order, that is something which people fight a lot about, which I don't fight a lot about, but I have seen people fight and literally going to the court of law just fighting over authorship order. You know, I have seen that has happened. So by agreement at the start, and have it in writing. Like for example, if we are writing 5 papers and one person is contributing the most, then that person will be the corresponding author or the first author, and someone will become the second author. It's very simple by intuition, but people often don't follow that. Why? Because the ego takes precedence. People often give more priority to those things. So allow plenty of time to write proposals. You can't just propose any project proposal just like that in 2 days, 3 days time. So give plenty of times to write proposals, abstracts, papers, annual reports, etc. And everything takes time working in a group. Why? Because if you are working individually, then you can, no matter whether the good product or bad product, you can do it all on your own. But if you are someone, okay, the slides have stopped. I don't know why. Can anybody see the slides, or am I the only one who can't see the slides? No slides. Okay. Slides have stopped suddenly. Mukta, I think, has gone.
Yes, sir. I also think slides are missing.
Okay. Can you turn on? If Mukta is there, Faisal, are you there? Yeah, HR. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Please go to the slideshow mode this time. Try if it works. At the bottom right. No, before that, I think we have not gone there yet. No, we have not gone there. Go before. Next one. Yeah. Yeah. Next one. Next. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So, yeah, allow plenty of time to write proposals, abstracts, papers, annual reports. Everything takes time in working group. It takes a hell lot of time just to be coordinate with each other. I know. I can tell you my own personal experience. I've been coordinating with hundreds of teams, not one or two teams, hundreds of teams, and it takes literally all my time. But the result that comes after when we work and complete the project, that's very, very beautiful. Okay. So I can assure you that if you're collaborating, it can be very challenging, sometimes frustrating and disappointing as well. But the outcomes are extremely beautiful. Okay. So be assured of it. Next slide, please. Developing a sound collaborative practice. Communicate. Keep communicating to each other. Do not stop the loop. If you stop the loop, then you are causing problem to yourself. So keep communicating. Be respectful in your communication. Very, very important that you be respectful at all times. Do not jump on each other's toes. Do not cause any harm. Do not affect them mentally, emotionally. Do not say anything insensitively. Because at times people might be going through many things in their lives. And if you say something out of hurry, and that might actually hurt them, and these things actually do matter a lot in collaboration. They matter more than the intellectual and other important things that we always emphasize, but we forget the human factors. Human factors are very, very essential. You need to emphasize on that. Vidushi wants to say something. Yes.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to add that if we are collaborating, it's crucial to accept like new ideas while still like respecting your own vision if you want truly productive collaboration.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the real art is holding your idea firmly but flexibly in a way that you also accept what other people are saying, trying to know what their sense of where it's coming from.
We have to get their worldviews. We have to get their perspective. Otherwise, if you just wanted to impose your views, what's the need of doing any collaboration? There's no need of doing any collaboration, right? Because you are like all self-sufficient. You can go with that worldview as well. But that doesn't help in life. I can tell you, I'm 50-year-old, I can tell you, share this experience with you, that this actually doesn't help in life. That if you think that my worldview is the only right, my way or highway, that doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Okay, so we need to appreciate, we have to learn how to appreciate people's perspective, diverse perspective. Be assertive about your opinions and things if you think that is necessary, but be also open, critically receptive to people's opinions, perspective as well. That's very, very essential. Sometimes dissent is being disincentivized. People don't actually appreciate dissent, but I like dissent. I actually enjoy when somebody sits there and tells, no, you are wrong. Then I'll be like, why? I'll ask this question. I'll be like, why do you think that, that this idea is not workable? I would like to listen to their perspectives. I may not accept everything. I may not agree to everything that they have to say. I don't necessarily need to agree, right? In academia, we have a very famous saying. We say that we agree to disagree, So
Yes.
sometimes
Yes, Doc.
yeah, right. So we agree that yes, we'll listen to everyone. We have to listen to everyone. We have to be democratic. We can't just make decisions on our own. Recently, I had to do a very basic thing, but I made a team of eminent experts sit down over a 2-hour meeting just to come to a consensus on a very small thing. But that was extremely essential. If I had taken the decision on my own, later on they would have blamed me, or they would have felt dissatisfied or disappointed that I made the decision on my own without taking their views into consideration. Do you understand? It's necessary that we give preference, we give priorities, we give respect to people's opinions and perspective inside out. Martin wants to say something, please.
Oh, okay. Yes, Doc. Is it possible when we are working in teams to work with timelines? Because when you're collaborating with people, some people have a way of slowing everything down. So, is it possible that as a group you set a timeline to achieve things so that can help everybody to meet up?
Yes, correct. Sometimes, like the way you are saying sounds a little blunt, but that's part and parcel of our work culture. What happens is that sometimes people may have different perspectives and different ways of working, work style and work ethics. So, and then you have certain priority and certain deadlines and milestones to be achieved by a certain date. So it is better that the group lead and the co-lead sets deadlines and milestones well in the beginning, and keep communicating, keep on nudging people from time to time, keep on reminding people that we have a deadline coming up, we have to keep on working, we have to keep on submitting, we have to keep on talking about it, we have to keep on receiving drafts, we have to start working on the draft simultaneously, we can't be delaying it. So this is a very challenging job of the co-lead and lead. I do that daily on a daily basis with the different researchers that I work with. So we have to be patient with each other at times also, because many times people might have really bad things happening in their lives and they may not be able to contribute just because of that. We have to be human as well to understand people's conditions and other things. Many times some team member may not be able to contribute anything at all due to their life, but sometimes we have to also be considerate enough to keep them and give them their space and respect them for what they are and who they are. Okay, this is extremely essential that we do this. We'll be doing all these activities in the next session, so nothing to worry. We'll have very, very in-depth and very deep level sessions coming next. Don't be the one who is always a day late and a dollar short. Okay, deliver. Third is don't bite off more than you can chew. This is very essential. That don't take so much of food on your plate. Like you go to a dinner party, a marriage party, something like that, and you bring so much food on the food platter and never get to complete that. Okay, I am someone who doesn't like wasting food. But what I'm saying is, if you take a lot more than what actually you can handle, then you are causing trouble to yourself. You are inviting troubles. Okay, please stick right now. All the 139 people who are on the call, please stick. Don't leave, because you are going to be inducted regarding your group activities at the end. So if you leave, then don't keep on sending me messages or the admin team that how to do the group work. Okay, because we will not be doing separate individual induction. So please stick. All of us are working in different time zones, and everywhere it is late. It is 10:35 in Indian time. It is late for me as well. Okay. So please be patient. We are spending time, valuable time from our lives, just to talk to you people. So there are people who are dropping. So I just want to emphasize on this fact that it is something that you have by consent, and as an adult you have given consent to participate in this workshop. It's not that someone has forced you. So please be mindful of this thing. We are all adults here. Be professionally generous. Don't be stingy with thanks and compliments. Okay, stick up for yourself, but do it in a collegial fashion. This is very essential that we do stick to professionalism. We do everything in collegial fashion. Okay, so many times people are actually not collegial, although they claim themselves to be. This can cause lots of tension inside, in group tension and out group tension also. If something gripes you, either let it go or address it. Don't let it fester. So we rather talk about it than actually keep on boiling it inside your head and keep on worrying about it, keep on thinking about what happened, why are they not listening to me, they must be thinking bad about me, they must be bad people. There is no bad people, good people, Anand. People have different needs and priorities, motivations, and many such things. Sometimes they may not match with yours. Simple as that. you know So, but if someone is harming you, obviously you have a right to object to that. Okay. So that's a different take altogether. We'll talk about those things later. But we are right now talking about very basic level courtesy and modesty and decency, human decency that we should have as humans who want to work together, do something together. Next slide, please. Be sure that the collaboration benefits you. This is extremely essential. Anyone who wants to collaborate, you have a right to ask, what is in it for me? This is something which people always tell you that don't ask the question that what is in it for me. But I'll tell you that please ask this question. Do ask like what is in it there for me. Because you have a right to ask that, because you are actually actively contributing and investing a lot of very important part of your life on doing something. So you have a right to expect something in return. But first of all, contribute. Don't just expect things. Okay, don't expect authorship without doing anything. I'll tell you a funny story. A group of young students came to me one day. My students know that they are not present on the call. They came to me on a evening time, 6 o'clock, and they came to my room camera and they asked, like, sir, we want to write this paper. I said, okay, definitely. So let's start writing. So, but there was one person who was not part of the team initially, right? She joined quite late in the team, later, after a few days. And she comes, the first meeting she has with me, she comes and she starts with the first question. Sir, can I have the authorship? I said, yeah, if you work hard, maybe we contribute, you will definitely have the authorship. But first of all, you should do something, no? You should contribute something to the work, to the project. How can you expect authorship from the first day without doing anything? This is a very basic level thing. So you have a right to ask, you have a right to expect. But first of all, let's contribute. Let's be productive. Only when there is a good product, we have a right to take credit. But if there is no good product, there is no chance of taking even the credit or doing anything. Right? So don't fall into the trap of a flurry of research activities on a group of projects without a personal research agenda. This is very essential. Whether you are a young researcher, established researcher, you need to have that. You need to have a personal research agenda. Sometimes I work with so many teams. I do have my own research projects. I'm working on some of my small pet projects, and I'm very happy with those. I'm developing them slowly, but I'm working. If you collaborate on several projects, be lead on one as well. I have lots of people working with me as a collaborator. Some of them are present in this call. Is Abu Bakr present? Abu Bakr, Mridul, can you raise your hands so that I see that if you're still there? Abu Bakr is there. Mridul is not. Mridul has left. Okay. So I am giving leads to these people. I am asking them to actually lead their own projects rather than put me as the lead. Why? Why do I not want to be the lead? Am I that altruistic? No, because it is their proposed project. I can supervise them. I can support them, but I want them to take the lead. Because why are they doing this research collaboration otherwise? They're doing it because they want to have something for themselves. So they deserve it. Okay? I'm not doing any pity on them. I'm giving exactly what they deserve. So they must be lead whatever And if they must be competent to do that also, they should assess that on themselves, right? Whether they are actually competent enough to lead a particular project. Let's say there is 10 lakh rupees involved and they are not actually competent to lead a project or even file that grant proposal, then the granting body will reject that grant proposal. That will also happen. So as a team, we have to sit down and have a consensus on who can be the lead also. These are different difficult things we'll talk about later. Make sure that someone can see your own research agenda in the work that you do both on your own as well as a collaborator. I'm part of the GBD collaboration. You must have seen I've written hundreds of papers with the GBD collaboration so far. So do I not have my own research agenda? Yes, I have. We are proposing 10 papers this year. Okay, and some papers I will lead, some of our collaborators will lead. So far, I have been a collaborator on different papers, but for how long? There will be a chance when I have been just basically collaborating on papers, and now I have to be leading because they have been requesting me to lead papers. So I'll do this from this year on. Just like that, you have to also take that into consideration when you are working in a collaboration. Next, please. Quick, please. Quick. Finding collaborators. Start from home, search in your neighborhoods. This is the lesson dictum of finding the right collaborators. Start from your home and search in your neighborhoods. Don't go too far. You will definitely get someone in your neighborhoods. This is the first start. I'm not saying that just find collaborator in your neighborhoods only. People you already know, not literal neighborhood. Okay. So your postdoc groups or grad school group, advantages are you know how to work with them. You already know them. You have certain amount of bonding with them. You have certain amount of rapport with them. So what people's good and bad points are may provide project continuity also. Disadvantages, no new perspective. If you already know those people, if you know what kind of mindset they have, what kind of perspective they come up with, then nothing new is coming. No new color, nothing very interesting. You may feel locked into a role also at times because of that, because many times they don't want to acknowledge the kind of value that you bring to the table also. Sometimes it happens in known circles that people know you so much. Like there is a famous saying that familiarity brings contempt, So I don't know whether you guys have heard of it, but it's a very famous saying. Familiarity does bring contempt. Okay, next slide, please. I know I'm speaking a little bit more philosophical stuffs, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Finding collaborators, new collaborators. All of you are new to each other. Many of you may not have ever met. You are new. So you are new collaborators now. Okay, you will be now put into experimentally, very randomly into different groups, and you'll be working with each other. Advantages are fresh ideas, broader network, may be easier to come in as equal. You'll not be disconsidered by someone saying like, oh, you are younger, you are subordinate, etc., etc. It happens a lot in the LMICs, especially like you are considered subordinate, you are assistant professor, so you're not eligible to lead a project. Only a professor can lead a project, full professor. So there are lots of different things in LMICs, which doesn't happen in the West. By the way, let me tell you, even a postdoc, even a PhD student can lead a full project with grant proposal. That happens in the West. I've seen that. So, and I don't know what they will be. It's more work to find people. When will this session end? It will end exactly at 11 o'clock. Okay, after 15 minutes. Please be patient. Please don't ask these questions. It was already announced in the group that this is a 2-hour session. Okay, you should check all the notification in the group. It is not our responsibility to keep on dealing with these sort of things. Please don't disturb during the class. Disadvantages is more work to find people and you don't know what they will be like to work with. Do your homework and ask around what is so and so like to work with. What do you like best? Who do you like? Or what do you like least? Okay, this is something that you should also take into consideration when you're thinking of collaborating with them, not just how brilliant they are. Because human personality match is very, very essential to be the right kind of match to be good collaborator. And don't assume anything. Clarify rules and expectation in writing from the first day itself. Many times people assume and that leads to lots of confusion, often conflicts as well, even lawsuits. Okay, so don't go for that. Next, please. Tools for collaboration. Someone was asking like what tools do you use? These are just a few examples. There are n number of tools. Project management tools like Trello, Asana, Notion, Steak, Google Workspace. Communications like Slack, Zoom, Teams, Signal, Telegram, WhatsApp. I hope you are using all of these. Data sharing, Dropbox, OneDrive, GitHub, Google Drive. All of you must be using all these. I know. Available free groups on LinkedIn, Facebook. Google, Yahoo, use all these, all these tools. These are tools, different means and mechanism for collaboration. Do that. Next, please. Quick, because we have a lot of slides. Challenges, yeah, no, बहुत important. Yeah, time zones, asynchronic tools. Okay, so you can use asynchronic tools for dealing with the time zone challenges. Cultural gaps, sensitivity training is extremely essential. Many times people are not well trained to deal with different cultural people and different culture sensitive communication is extremely essential. IP disputes, intellectual property rights disputes are very common in collaboration. Please be mindful of this. So you need to have a written agreement in the beginning itself. Okay, next slide please. Research should be conducted. It's very essential that rather than fighting, rather than writing, rather than talking everything, you need to keep that in mind that research should be conducted using academic honesty. We need to be honest, we need to be humble, we need to have integrity, ethics, transparency, and objectivity. Until unless we have that, we are harming ourselves and the larger goal and objective with which we are working. So we need to be mindful of such things. These are not just textbook concepts. Next, please. Culture of collaboration and rigorous reasoning is very essential. So you need to engage in those practices fluently. Next, please. Case studies of successful collaboration. I was asked few minutes ago that can you give examples of any successful collaboration? There are several. I have just listed few. Human Genome Project, global team. This is a very important project. GBD team, which I'm part of, IHME, University of Washington, Seattle. COVID-19 vaccine development project, AstraZeneca, Oxford, and other projects. I was a part of it. Cross-sector collaboration, million death study by University of Toronto. Professor Jha, he is a very good friend of mine. Any LMIC and Indian collaboration? Yes, many. Let's explore that in the next session because we don't have time for that today. I was hoping that we will have time, but not possible. Okay, so the practices we want researchers to learn, project practices like understanding project challenge, planning, managing time, aiming for solution together with understanding. These are things that you will do practically. I should not tell you theoretically. These are things that you will actually do in groups practically so that you get to develop your skills better. Science practices, investigation with a purpose, identifying what needs to be investigated and carrying out an investigation well, informed decision making, reporting on and justifying conclusions, explaining scientifically that, scientific communication is a very tricky thing. Collaboration practices like teamwork, collaboration across teams, giving credit, very important. Ethical and respectful cooperation, be mindful and considerate of others always. Never forget that. That's very essential. Next, please. So the key takeaways of today's lecture is strategic collaboration equal to bigger impact. If you want to do collaboration, be very strategic from the day one. Okay, look out for the right kind of people, look out for the right kind of avenue, go there, collaborate, and trust and communication are critical to form solid, stronger, sustaining collaboration, which will last for a very long time. Use the right tools, okay, so that the working functioning is more productive and more efficient. Think globally but act local. So don't just look out for global collaborator, also look out for local collaborator. Look for the local context, how you can do things better in your own context itself. Look for those answers. I'm sure you'll get some answers. Okay, we'll have lots of very interesting things happening in the next 10 weeks. So don't worry, today is just the first day, day one of the 10 weeks. So call to action is, let's start collaborating today. Your next big idea is just one conversation away. Okay, so that's the call to action. Next slide, please. I think that's the last slide that we have got to come. Okay, this is something which we can't do because we don't have time. So the next slide, please. Yeah, induction. The last 10 minutes you are dedicating to inductions. Can we get the slides at the end? No, you can't get the slides at the end. We will not give the slides until unless you attend all the classes and until unless you actually remain throughout the class, because we have to be very strict about it. Mridul, I was asking for you, you had vanished. Okay, I'm observing everything. Induction. 25 working groups will be formed for all the participants who have registered. Those who want to join, they are more than welcome. Those who don't want to join, they are more than welcome. So members randomly are allocated according to the phone numbers as list. Okay, please don't raise hands. I cannot answer any question. We have only 10 minutes left. Okay, 10 weeks, April to July 2025. Dedicated, committed, and experienced tutor support is provided to you, available 18 hours a day for free, completely for free. People are charging thousands of dollars for such things. I'm noticing, I've been part of such training program in my life, and people are charging thousands of dollars just for tutor support. So we are being extremely generous here by getting the expert tutor support. So please respect the people's time. Please be respectful to them, and don't bother them too much. Get all the right support. They will be very happy to support you. Okay. So I just want to tell you this. This is a purely generous, free activity that we are doing completely just with an altruistic mindset. Okay. So please respect that, and please appreciate it. It is my honest and very humble request to you. Flexible working groups. So you decide your working mode. You talk to your tutor. You collaborate with each other. You decide how you want to work. How you want to work on projects, etc., etc. Leadership and functioning: democratic, professional, and participatory and inclusive. Coordinate actively with your tutors in working groups. This is not my responsibility to tell you how to do it. You are all adults, so please do it. Okay. Next slide, please. The last and most important slide. Please listen to this very, very carefully. No excuses will be accepted later. Requirements. Okay. We'll get very soon. Kindly stay tuned. Yes, correct. Requirements: work actively in your group with your group members on a commonly defined research topic. This is to be commonly defined research topic. People from different diverse backgrounds are there. It is a skill to be tested over 10 weeks. How you want to collaborate, how you want to do it. Okay. So you decide your own topic together as a group, 25 people. Okay. New people. You don't even often know each other. Focus and linkage with health and well-being. Remember this. This is the first criteria. It has to be linked with health and well-being, and it has to focus on one or more SDGs. Yeah. Okay, Lord, thank you. You're going to give it my all a rare opportunity. Definitely. Thank you so much for saying that. Clear, objective, original, noble work, well worked, and research topic. Do not get any run of the mill thing, because we are not going to give that, because it will never get published. Okay. So please keep that in mind. So we are working for the top journals to be published. Okay. So it has to be the research topic that you are going to get it published are going to be research clear, objective, original enough, not like original Nobel Prize winning work, noble, well worked, and well researched. So you work as a team as to how to define it. So submission: well written research and review article by the end of 10th week. It is your responsibility. Tutor will support you only. It is not their job to get the project done. They will only support you. So please complete your projects on time if you want to get the certificate of completion, advanced certificate, and as well as get your papers published, because it is a guarantee that we will get your papers published in top journals. I am giving you the guarantee on call. It is recorded. So please note it. Okay. So your papers will be published if it is quality. If there is no quality, it can't be guaranteed that it will be published. Okay. Yeah. How many members per group? 25 papers. For publication, do we need to pay, or we will only approach journals which are publishing for free? Will not publish in open access journals. If we will publish in open access journal, they'll be fully open access, not like half. Okay. So we will not pay money. 20 plus members in each group. Yes, correct. So submission, please focus on the important points. We will have enough time for clarification. No, nothing to worry about it. Okay. Presentation: make a 10 minutes long presentation in the last session. You as a group are supposed to make a 10-minute long presentation in front of a 3-member panel. Remember, these are going to be experts, top experts. These are not going to be common people sitting somewhere. Okay. So make your presentation the very best, because you will be graded, and the grading system and this is going to be reflected on your certificate, your grade. Please be mindful. We are not those participation certification or participation kind of people. We are actually going to give you the grade on your certificate. So please be mindful of how you perform, and also if you perform well, you get the best grading, and if you perform well, obviously you get the opportunity to work with me directly and other experts. Okay. We have a huge global consortium coming up. So you will get to work with the very best in the field itself. I'm talking about names. I'm not naming anyone right now. Okay. You'll get to know in due course. So the grading system is like this: O, that is 90% and above; A plus, 80 and above; A, 75 to 80; B, 60 to 65, like that; and C, like say below 60, something like that. Okay. Or say 59, something like that. So we have a whole list written somewhere. I forgot to attach it. So this is how it is going to be done. The last 5 minutes are there. I have given you the induction. I want the tutors. Please come on screen so that please you can thank you. Any question? Please turn up the screen so that we can have the tutors online. They can come on screen. Tutors, I am announcing your names. Please come online so that the whole team gets to see you as persons, real human beings. I have to be quick because I have a presentation with the Stanford University. A conference is happening simultaneously. Tonight I have a presentation. So that's why I'm hurrying up actually. And it's anyways drawing near to the time. Okay, so the tutors for group 1 to 5. Thank you those who were clapping. Group 1 to 5, Mohammed Faisal Ahmed. Please turn on your camera so that everyone can see you. Okay, thank you.
Hello,
All
everyone.
the best. Okay, Faisal, your voice, your video. Do we need you? Now you're here. Okay, good. Okay. So next is Dr. Parimala Mahanti. If you're on the call, I know she was traveling because she's working on a field project right now. If she's not present, that's fine. You will get to see her. She's a brilliant person. She works with AIMS in Bhubaneswar, and she is a very experienced researcher. And she will be tutoring group 6 to 10. So you'll be very lucky if you get to work with her. Okay. Next, group 11 to 15, Safed Jamil. Very experienced researcher, young researcher, works at Daffodil University in Bangladesh. Are you here? I think Safed is not here because he has a lecture. Okay, thank you, Nasif Mahmood. Thank you. And group 16 to 20, Mohammed Jamil Hussain. Are you here? Jamil Hussain is not here. Okay, no problem. They have lots of things going on. You know, these people are very busy people. Head of group 12, I just announced group 11 to 15, Safed Jamil. Please note down your name. You have been already allocated. You have been already allocated to your group. Group invitations have been sent out. Those whose group invitations have not been sent out from the main group, please stay patient. You will be invited. Okay, because we are in the process. Group 16 to 20, Mohammed Jamil Hussain. If he is not present, he will join you soon tomorrow onwards. He has some exams. Group 21 to 25, Dr. Assis Paul. Are you here? He is not here as well. He failed to join. Okay. Amelia, can you kindly share the presentation slide? Presentation slides will be shared at the end of the workshop series. We will not share right now. Why? Because we don't want to make you feel complacent that will not attend the sessions. You know, that should not work like that. Okay. Recordings will be available to you. But this is the first session. This was a logistical challenge that many people could not join. So therefore, we are allowing this session to be webbed up completely from the 10 sessions. Okay, Faisal, please note it down that we are waiving the requirement for everyone to join the first session. First session is fine. Second session onwards, you need to be present and need to attend the at least 7 sessions out of the 9 sessions. If you don't attend it, then you will not get your certificate. As simple as that. And I'm going to be extremely strict about it. Please don't say anything. No complaints will be heard. Okay, because I am inviting people from Oxford and Harvard to speak to you for free, completely for free. Okay, how you maintain attendance? We maintain attendance through online system, Rohit. Okay, it is done. It is all monitored through Gmeet, Google Meet. It's very automatic. Yeah. Okay. There are 2-3 people who want to speak. If you have any questions, please speak up. Yeah. Apia.
Hello.
Just one person at a time, please mute yourself. Apia. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay,
Martin.
so I think some of my team members might not be here right now. So can I share the minutes of this class with them?
Yes, you can share the minutes of the class because today we had logistical challenges, so everyone will get the minutes of the class today. Yeah, not an issue. See, we are just trying to maintain certain standards. We are trying to set a new benchmark for the LMIC, the kind of training which we conduct. All mentors are from similar background as per team. No, they're not similar backgrounds as per the team. Teams are very, very multifunctional and multidisciplinary. They are experts in tutoring. They are not experts in disciplines. They're not going to tell you what to do. They are going to support you. Okay. That's the role of the tutor. Tutors don't help you write down research projects and papers. That's not how it is done. Next, anybody who wants to ask any questions? Yeah.
So what is the Indian standard time of starting this session? Because 9:30 even Bengal standard.
I'm going there. I'm going there, Vivekji. Please listen. I told that once. Maybe you didn't pay attention. That's why attention is very, very essential. Next session onward, the next session is on the 3rd of May. Please note it down. 3rd of May. Okay. The session starts at it is between 6 to 8 p.m. 6 to 8 p.m. 3rd of May. Okay. That is 3rd of May is a Saturday. Okay. Next Saturday. Okay. So please note it down. The next session is on Saturday, 3rd of May, 6 to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It will be 6:30 p.m. Bangladeshi time. Because Bangladesh is running half an hour ahead of us. They're more advanced than India. Okay. Okay. Please don't ask for the presentation document. Document will be shared to you, but please be patient. Okay. Don't worry. We are going to support you in every way. Don't worry at all. All your requests will be heard. They will be supported. So nothing to worry. I just want to maintain a certain standard so that people are more adherent. They attend the sessions. Okay, that's what I want. Martin Pam wants to say something. Yes, please, Martin.
Yes, Doc. So well done for the good presentation. Yes, and I wanted to chip in something on one of the advantages of collaboration. I think one of the advantages is that when you collaborate, where there are gaps in interventions, the implementation becomes easier because the multisectoral and the knowledge coming from the different parts of the different people really helps to make the work achievable. So I think that's one of the things. The implementation gap is always met when you have different people having different knowledges from different directions. Then just to find out, somebody said something about having personal projects for the group. I don't know. You didn't reply that because you said that we have to work on a project that is among the SDGs. If somebody has a very good personal project that that involves the SDG, can that be adopted for the group if it is very sound and okay, please?
Yes, let me respond to that. Yes, thanks for asking that. A very important question, because these are important things that we need to clarify. Okay, so first thing is that you work as a group. You will have a group lead. You will have a co-lead as a group. Every group will have a lead and a co-lead. You will have a tutor. So you have 3 people to support you. Okay, so every group member will sit down online. Because we are globally based, we are not located in a certain place. So you need to sit down. You need to sit down and discuss among each other and finalize a particular topic. If you think someone's proposal is actually like syncing with everyone is in agreement, please go ahead. Okay, but there are only 2 criteria. It should be related to health and well-being. It should have at least 1 or 2 SDG, more than 1 SDG in there. Okay, SDG, it should be linked to SDG in somehow. Okay, we are focusing on this. Very, very clear. Okay, does that answer your question, Martin?
Yes, Doc. That is very, very clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, those who didn't get to join those who didn't get to join their groups, they will be they will be invited. You have time. Okay, can you mentor list? Yes, we will mentor list and their activities in the WhatsApp so that it will help us whether they will meet any. Yes, it will be provided, Mridul. Yes, it will be provided in the group. Persons who didn't join the group, let us know. Yes, Abu Bakar has sent a message. He is a tutor on reserve. So Mohammed Abu Bakar is a brilliant research student. He is helping us do the logistical help. So he is a tutor on assistance. Whenever other senior members are not available, he will be providing all the resources and support. So please DM him. He has provided his number. Okay. Next is Malati. Malati, great opportunity for me. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Bees and team associate. Okay. Then we need to make a proposal and share in the project group. And yes, you need to present in your project group, not to me. Yes, to your tutor. Yeah, in session you need to present your own thing. We'll have a session wherein you will have to present your own research proposal also. Yes, that will come later, but that's not due right now. That will come after 2-3 weeks. So by that time, you should have something ready. So we are giving enough time for you to work on your projects. Okay, Udbhav Sarma wants to ask something, please. Udbhav.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, very much. Clearly.
Sir, right now I'm a B.Pharm student in India for the second year. So, sir, right now in the Indian level, if we want to do anything in the master degree, the basic thing is right now we have to crack the exams or we have to come in the merit list for the particular admissions. But on the if we want to say about the global level, there is always for the master criteria there is a selection criteria. And for the selection criteria, we have to build up the CVs. And so, sir, can you please share such of a amount of information that how can we build up a CV for the selection purposes, right on the B.Pharm level?
Okay, there are a number of ways to improve your CV, means improve your career. That means not CV. CV is just a document which reflects your career. Okay, so you should focus on building your own career rather than just improving or embellishing your CV. That doesn't help as an approach. So the point is that if you want to improve it, and you have already, the moment you decided to join this 10 weeks long workshop series, already you improved your CV because you are going to get an advanced certificate. Nobody on the entire earth is giving you an advanced certificate in research collaboration for free, completely for free. Okay, and you will be learning practical skills which will help you all your life. And if you work well, you will get your name published in a top journal. I think that is sufficient benefit and incentive for you, right?
So, right now, on what are the things which we have to focus on if we want to build up the CV from the right now moment?
Work with us in the consortium. That's all I'll say right now. Okay. Yeah, we'll have enough time to discuss. Don't worry, because others want to ask questions. Okay. Kajal.
Thank you.
Kajalcha
Hello,
Pikadu.
can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Please. We are taking a bit of time to
Okay,
discuss
thank you so
because,
much. Thank you so much.
because it's very essential that we do it. It was required that tutors will be present to do it, but I have to do it because others are not present. So I'm just trying to help. Yeah, please. Hanji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall
Kajalcha,
I proceed,
yeah,
please?
please continue. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I want to express that it is really a privilege and honor for me for being part of this vibrant team. And thank you so much for your insightful presentation. And it is really directing the leading kickoff for this initiative. And saying this, I want to be clear that the criteria you followed just to share the groups, I think one of our team member raised that it would be better if the grouping was depend on the interdisciplinary
Yes, it is
nature.
interdisciplinary. The grouping is interdisciplinary in nature. Okay, it is done randomly.
Yeah,
It
okay,
is done
thank you.
randomly. Everyone is coming from different disciplines, and we have done it randomly without knowing because the list only shows on the WhatsApp as numbers, not as persons. So they are not stored in our phones, right? There are 500 plus numbers right now. So we have allocated them randomly, and you will get to work with each other. That's how generally it happens in nature also. Naturally, you get to work with people. You don't get to choose often. So you get to work with new people and you get to learn about them as individuals. You get to learn about working with them, learning about working styles, many things. You'll learn all these things over the next 10 weeks. This is basically a very, very life-centric, immersive, practical learning opportunity. Okay. If you make the best use of it, we are here to help. If you don't make the best use of it, just put it on like many people put the webinars on and just don't do anything. Then the loss is only yours, not mine, not of the experts who are coming to teach you. Okay, next week onwards. Next week, let me announce it before you leave. Next week, a world-renowned professor from Melbourne is going to speak to you in a panel. I'll be interviewing him. The first hour will be dedicated to that. So please don't miss it. Okay? Please don't miss it. Because I know him. He is a world-renowned expert. He's a big leader, okay, in the field of global health. He is coming to speak to you people, 700 plus people, just because I know him. He is a good friend of mine, okay. So please don't miss this session because he is not charging us a single rupee. He goes to sessions and he charges at least $7,000 to $8,000 per session, 1 hour session. So I'm telling you, he is going to give you 1 hour for free, okay, completely. So please be respectful, please be appreciative, please attend that session. There will be many such experts coming from top universities, okay. Kajalcha, you have already done, so please turn off your hand, okay. Bijay Mani wants to say something. Thanks, Arindam. Yeah, thanks. Bijay Mani, please speak, but please be quick because I have to go to my other conference, okay. I have to do many other things. Okay, you don't want to speak? We're done. Okay. Okay, lots of questions. Sir, you had explained the grading system and the corresponding marks. Would you be able to provide a detailed marking criteria? Marking criteria will be provided to you. I told you, like presentation will be assessed by 3 people. Okay, so please be patient. We'll communicate everything. Okay, I told you that you have to present in front of top experts. So just be mindful of that. That you have to present in front of top experts. So what are the criteria? Criteria are very standard criteria. We don't need to tell you what are the standard criteria. Do they tell you at the universities? How do they assess you? No, there is a standard criteria, as simple as that. If you want, we can provide that in the group, but that's not like what's the marking criteria. And don't be so worried about the marking criteria. Please focus more on learning. Okay, if you learn, then obviously you'll perform very well as well by the end of that. Okay, thank you. Vijaya, yeah.
Hi, sorry, Prof. Thanks for the introducing session, which was very interesting, of course. I just have a request. If for the next session, if it is at 6:30 p.m. for doctors like us,
it will be between 6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, but
No,
usually
we cannot schedule as per your needs, unfortunately.
Okay,
Vijay.
fine then.
Yeah, it will be between
Thank
6 to 8 p.m. for everyone. Yeah, and it is compulsory that you attend it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Because we cannot accommodate 700 people's time
Yeah,
zone.
I understand. I understand that. Just requesting that. Thank you.
Yeah. Just wanted to clarify that. Thank you. Yeah. It's not sufficient to tell thanks. You are just a great source of inspiration. Oh, Avinash, please don't flatter me. Thank you. So, yeah. Okay. This is what I have been waiting for. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope this will be a stepping stone for me. Yes, definitely it will be a great opportunity for all of you. We are looking forward to handhold you, provide you all the resource and support. We are doing this altruistically because we want to help our emerging researchers from LMICs. There is no intention, no ulterior motivation. Nobody is funding us to do it. Okay, there are some such things, training sessions happening globally, and they are funded by WHO, UN, and many big agencies. We are doing completely for free on our own. Okay, everything that we are doing, it's from our own pocket. Yes, I want to clarify this to you so that you understand that it is done with a lot of passion, lot of conviction, lot of altruism and care and compassion for you. Please respect and appreciate it. I'll be very happy. If any 1 or 2 people want to say something about their experience of today's session, they're happy to come online, and then after that we'll close the session. Please come on board. Mohammed what says, extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor Maheswar. Yes, you want to say it?
Yes, Doc. So I wanted to ask you about how you can tackle the issue. Actually, I was just typing it. Tackling the issue of the number of people that are able to join for this session, because I tried to join and I was like,
that is not my my thing to handle, unfortunately. I am the facilitator, knowledge partner. No, I understand that. I understand that. Yes. I am fully because I had also no idea. I got to know from a chat message. Hazel should have told me this from the beginning. Hazel is the organizer. So he will be taking care of it. He has to
Oh,
take
okay.
care. Because
Yes, yes. So
we
that
have
is better.
registered so many people, so it is our legal
Yes.
responsibility also to entertain them, because we are
To
setting a
expand it.
certification
Yes.
criteria. Yeah, yeah, so I
Yes. Thank
understand
you.
all these
Yeah.
things. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll take care of it. Yeah, it's not me, but the organizing team, because I'm the teacher. I'm not doing the logistics. Yeah. Okay. Anybody who wants to say something? Yes, 2 3 people wants to say something. Parjana, please say. Yeah.
Yes, thanks again. And I'm also thankful to you for your patience and giving all of us opportunity to talk in your sessions also. And now I'm getting the point. Sometimes I also try to collaborate with many peoples, but why I failed, I can understand after your lecture today. Because you shared something about that in collaboration, we have to be very clear about our responsibility, and also we have to be strict on time on, and these things I think I missed before. So actually I was thinking also before attending this session, what will I will be benefited of this, but I from this session I actually get the benefit, and I'm also hopeful for the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, Parjana. Yeah, definitely. Please share all your good experiences, bad experiences, your personal life experiences, challenges you faced, and how you want to solve them. You know, what you learn from this session. That's what I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to that. Oh, you are such a great person. I may not be feeling very happy listening to that all the time. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else who wants to? Kaleja wants to say something. Yes, please, Kaleja. Kajelja. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, all of you. One thing I want to remind this team is that uh, while we are discussing here, just we are investing part of our life, which we will never get back. So it is better if you focus on this very well. Just we are each and every team members should think we have to bring some a kind of life changing output in general, and I hope that in the shared group, in the subdivided teams, you will digest everything and come back with a very insightful feedback. And I really appreciate the precious time and effort you input in general. Thank you so much and have a pleasant time ahead, all of you.
Okay, thank you, Kajalja, for saying that. I affirm the same, that it's done. These sessions are done with a lot of passion. You'll not believe, for the past 3 nights, Faisal, have not slept. We are literally coordinating how to put you into groups, because this was a technical challenge. This is a huge technical challenge to allocate 500 plus people into different 25 groups, and one person has to be allocated to only one group. They can't be duplicated. Okay, and it has to be done randomly again, so it was quite a challenge. We have been doing many things, such things. So please just cooperate with us, because we are just trying to help you here, nothing more. Okay, and I can promise you that we are going to invite some of the world's top experts to speak to you. I'll be facilitating those sessions as a panelist. I myself am qualified enough, I think, but still I thought like others should come on board, and you should get to hear different perspective, different voices, different experiences. That's how we all learn from each other. Yeah, and we are all equals here. Please feel free to give me suggestions. Even feel free to say like, okay, something is not working. Okay, I'll be very happy to listen to that. But that should be productive, not like you criticize me or somebody else in the group. Your purpose should not be it. Your purpose should be to support each other. Okay, at all points of time, to improve things. Okay, so thank you. Avinash wants to say, then Homayara, Jarin Jyoti, and someone else. Okay, yeah, we'll quickly end after few people's sharing. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, the organizing team. So, like, I see the such a big, enormous organization that is happening here, sir. So, I think in each of our lives, this is one of the stepping stone, and a lot to learn from each other. I don't know the amount of work that the organizing team has been putting. Uh, I really appreciate that, sir, and especially for young scholars, for researchers like us, it is really great opportunity. is what I want to tell with this. Thank you. Thanks.
You will not believe, yesterday night I had a talk at Oxford. I had one submission deadline. Then I was coordinating endlessly with this whole team and then making tutorial groups, inducting them online as to how to do the tutorship. You know? And then today, the whole day, we have been doing all this planning and making documents after documents. So yes, another thing which Faisal has dropped, he wanted to show you the template certificate, how your beautiful certificate will look, what you will get at the end of 10 weeks. It's a beautiful looking certificate. It will be written above advanced certificate on strategic collaboration and communication for young emerging researchers. Okay, to be given by many organizations, notably Global Consortium of Global Health Actors, Leaders and Thinkers, Bangladesh Institute of Health Innovative Research, then Global Health Forum, and Global Mental Health Forum. And there are two more organizations which are yet to be finalized because they have just proposed and we have not finalized yet. But if they come on board, then their logos will be there on the certificate. Okay, so you'll get a truly valid, legitimate, globally acceptable certificate and truly deliverable cross-functional life skills that you'll be applying all your life. Okay, and obviously, if you do well, you'll be working out with a publication in a top journal. That's the best cream of the cream. And if you perform very well, you'll get a direct opportunity to be mentored by me personally. Okay, and few others. There are experts with whom I'll link you up. Not an issue. Okay, and if there are any other concerns, okay, somebody else wanted to say no. Yeah, Humayara. Yeah,
Hello everyone.
Arindam, you are saying awesome and all these things, good things in WhatsApp. Why don't, sorry, on message? Why are you not coming on screen and say something? You come next, okay, Arindam. Humayara. Yeah.
Yeah, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. I am Humayra Zarin Jyoti. I have been a recent graduate from Daffodil International University, Bangladesh, and my BSc subject was nutrition and food engineering. So I had an workshop a few days ago. Then there was Maheswar sir where was present there, and I was really hoping that we will learn more from sir because I heard from him that day, and then when I enrolled for this series of workshop or seminar, I didn't know that we will be learning or I will be explored to this much big platform because I'm very young and such a fresh into this field. So I really hope to learn and explore opportunities. Hope we will do great and explore more things together. So that was my gratitude that I wanted to share with everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Humayra, for sharing your beautiful experience. And definitely, hopefully, we'll try our very best to provide you the best of the resources, opportunities, and experiences, a beautiful learning experience over the next 10 weeks. Okay, in case of any doubts and confusion, you can always reach out to us. Okay, but please be patient because we are busy in different things. Okay, so we'll take a bit of time to get back to you. So don't be disappointed if we don't respond immediately. Okay, because we are actually peoples of responsibility working for different organizations. So we'll take some time. Next, Omaira, you can turn up your hand, please. Next, Bidushi Thenuha.
Yes, sir. First, I would just want to thank you for such a insightful presentation. And another thing is, it is very important for young researchers like us to have a good presentation on how to collaborate or the ways of collaborating for the different platforms that we require. And because in the field, in the academics field, it is important. It's like the learning and to know. It's just that it's not an transactional activity, but mainly a collaborative in a way because we get to know more from our tutors and so this is I think the collaboration is the base for everything in the academics and thank you so much for like such a presentation. We really would like to know more from you, so if we get a chance. So yeah, thank you, sir.
Sure. We'll do our very best over the next few weeks, and you'll get to learn about how to collaborate better, more efficiently, and in a more human and professional manner. Okay, so we'll be professional, but also at the same time human in approach. because that's something which often lacks in research and scientific space. People often jump on each other. People often treat each other with a little bit of malice and a little bit of contempt, and not in a very human way. Like it can be little dehumanizing the way people treat each other. Often at times, people are not very sensitive and empathetic towards each other's needs and situations as well. It can happen. So we'll be helping you develop your skills in such a way so that you develop those critical human skills, so that you become better collaborators and you attract the best of the people to be collaborators. Because once you create that sync, I think you will be having excellent time working with people, and will produce excellent results. Because after all, why are we doing these scientific research projects? We are trying to make things better in the world, right? That's the purpose with which you are driven, right? So we have to start with ourselves. We have to start with our immediate people, those who are in the immediate surrounding, our collaborator, our friends, our colleagues, students, everyone, literally. So that should be the approach. So I wanted to say that. Anybody else who wants to say, ask anything? Otherwise, we'll leave this. Okay, nobody is asking any question. I think everybody is very, very happy with the session, hopefully. By when we get group invite? Okay, this is a question that if you have joined recently in the group, then you will get the invites tonight or tomorrow, because our tutors are working around the clock. They are based in different parts of the world. They are very busy people. They are not free as well. So they will try their very best to give you invites. Maybe check in your WhatsApp if you have actually been invited and you have not received your invitation, because it has been told to me that some people are not accepting the invitation. So it's better that you please take your WhatsApp, So I don't know what's the situation. I joined from the start of the session. Okay, no, not start of this session. If you have joined the WhatsApp group, have you joined the WhatsApp group, the main group, Manish? Why don't you come on video and rather answer rather than me talking to a screen? Okay, if you have joined the main group, then you will be allocated to a group. Okay, it is guaranteed. If it is not, then message me personally and I'll get you added. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else who wants to ask any question?
Sir, it's not a question. Like I also received the invitation from the group, but I was not sure that like this is an Indian number. Sometimes the spam
No, I
number is
understand that.
also doing this. So maybe all have to be informed that they are they are
This is
receiving
a
the
mistake,
message.
because this is a mistake by
So
the
I just
admin
now
team, that
received this
this was
invitation.
communicated. This was communicated in the group, but it was not communicated in the main group. It was communicated in the tutor group. There is a tutor group, so it was not communicated to the main group, to you people, so that you might have confusion. Yes, I understand. I recognize the need. So right away, just after this, I will do this. Okay, dear Maheswar, I think everyone has been given enough chance to ask questions. Rest, please. Definitely, I will not rest, my dear Fanuel Alamayu. I will go for my next conference at Stanford, where I have to speak. Okay, this conference is happening right now itself, or simultaneously. Okay, thank you for being so concerned. Harita wants to say something. Yes. See,
Sir,
being
what
an
is
organizer, you have a lot of responsibility. If I don't
yes,
answer these questions, I leave it. Then tomorrow you will eat my brain. That will pick my brain asking hundreds of questions over message. Better that I spend a bit of time and answer these questions right now. Yeah. Next, Harita. Yeah.
sir, first of all, thank you for your inspiring and beautifully first session. Actually, your tireless efforts and passion for the empowering researchers are truly admirable, sir. Thank you so much for this wonderful session.
Okay. Thank you, Harita. Thank you for staying and being very active. One thing which you guys, I don't know whether you have done it, but I'm going to check it right now, because it's very, very important part of this workshop series. It has been told 100 different times, but I don't think you have done it yet. Only 284 people, as I can clearly see, they have filled the expectations and competence mapping questionnaire so far. Okay, so a message will be dropped in the main group just after this, that those who are not feeling, despite several requests and instructions, they'll be dropped from the group if you don't feel the questionnaire. Why? Because this is very unprofessional attitude. If you think you can just do the way you want, then I think there is no space for people like that. You have to respect our work, our we are putting in so much of hard work. We are trying to gather your expectations and competency so that we can deliver you better. It is for you, okay? And I am speaking to the entire group. Raji, Sarmat, Kareem. I'm not asking to one person, or I'm not targeting anyone here. So I'm speaking to everyone. So please, it will be put in the group that all of you have to fill that questionnaire anyhow by tomorrow. Okay, by Sunday, tomorrow night, all the 500 plus people. If you don't fill the questionnaire, then you are out. We will remove you from the group. We will not even include you in future sessions. Why? Because we don't want such people who are not actually ready to cooperate. We are putting in hundreds of hours of our hard work just to help you people, and if you don't cooperate, spending 5 minutes to fill that questionnaire, that's a little bit too inconsiderate. I don't think we deserve it. Raji, Sarmat, Kareem, would you like to give a feedback online because you wanted to say something and then we could not speak? Kaji, Sarmat, Kareem.
Yeah, no, it was basically regarding the joining the groups, but Abu Bakr has sent me the link. So finally,
Yes.
I've been able to join one of the groups. So it was regarding that I was wanting to speak actually.
Okay.
So thank
Okay.
you for solving that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we are very prompt. Don't worry. Our tutor group, 5, 6 people are there, and even the admin team. So altogether, 10 people are there to help you and support you in everything. Please just be patient. It's for everyone, I'm saying, not just to you. So please be patient and please cooperate. And we just want the very best outcomes for everyone. Okay. We are doing everything very altruistically just for you people. We want to support you, provide you resources, because when we are growing old, at least when I was young, I didn't get any of these opportunities. Nobody was there to handhold me or provide resources or support, guidance, anything. Okay. So I want to do it for my younger generation and my friends. Okay. So that's the purpose. Okay. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. It was a brilliant experience working and talking to all of you. Learned so much from all of you. I have to leave because I have to go for another session. Is any member of the organizing team present?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, Faisal.
Thank you, everyone,
Please
for your.
address their concerns regarding the main group and this thing like how do they attend? Everyone can attend. Please address that right now.
Yes, so basically their main concern that when we will allocate them in the WhatsApp groups, we will send the invitations so soon by tonight, and if you are present and interested to join the groups, you can do message to Dr. Abu Bakr. He has already given his number, so do WhatsApp him and uh, let him know your concern. We will allocate you to the group as well. And if you do not message him, we will also add you to the groups. So this will take time because in the WhatsApp group, about 500 plus people are there. So we have to keep track all the numbers and uh, monitor all the numbers so that no one get access to multiple groups. So this might take time, but uh, you are guaranteed to be allocated to one group per person. So keep patience, kindly keep patience, and also sorry for the inconvenience that happened due to the technical issues. So we are trying to do our best so that no technical issues occur in our next sessions. So hopefully we'll give you a very great experience throughout this workshop series. And thank you everyone once again. Uh, yeah.
Definitely, Faisal. We'll try our very best to deliver everything good. And because we have taken 700 people on board, so legally we are actually required to provide them the platform so that they can attend the sessions live. Because after all, we require them to attend 7 sessions to get a certificate, right? So whether they attend or not, we should be available with that kind of platform. That's the first thing. And second thing is, thank you for giving me the opportunity to conduct this session. It was a brilliant experience talking to all of you. I have to unfortunately leave, But one thing I wanted to mention here, Faisal, the Gemini has been taking notes. Is it showing by your side as well? Because
Yes, sir. It's
yeah,
showing.
please can you take it onto a Word file before you close this meeting?
It
The
will
Gemini.
generate manually.
Okay, 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 right. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good that you please, but please still copy. I don't believe the technology much, so it's better better to have it with us as a Word file on your computer. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
that's all I wanted to say. And so Alio is laughing. Yes, my dear, all of us have to be very very careful when you are doing research projects. Many things may go wrong anytime. So keep record on your phone and or your on your computer, because many times if you depend too much on the internet, things may get lost. It has happened to me countless times. Okay, so be careful, especially in LMICs where data theft and all these things happen very much. Yes, yeah. Fajal, I leave it to you now to close the session.
Thank you, sir, for your time, and thank you everyone for their patience and attending the session for the whole 2.5 hours. So that's a long time to keep attention to a session. So they uh, they deserve a thanks, and and the next session will be on 3rd May on Saturday, and the time is 6:30 p.m. on GMT +6, and you can check the time as per your time zone, so that you don't miss the session. And see you in the next session. And till then, stay safe and be collaborative. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Be collaborative and keep continue to communicate over groups. Any concern, anything, just communicate, because your tutors will start working with you tomorrow onwards, because tonight is already over. Tomorrow onwards they'll start working with you actively in your groups. So they will start talking to you and even may convene meetings online to talk about research projects. Okay, so please stay in touch with your tutors, not with me, because I'll not be here. I'll be traveling for other research projects. So your tutors will be primarily your parents now, to take care of you. Okay, and parents, friends, whatever you want to call them. So thank you so much. It was brilliant. Have a great night. Thank you. Take care. Bye.